What's good, Oakland Raider family? Keep the Raiders in Oakland page on Facebook. It's your boy Autumn Wynn Williams going live here to answer any questions or concerns y'all might have. So yeah, just start typing up whatever y'all want to say. I'll wait here for a little bit before I head in the house, if y'all ain't got nothing to say. So I'll just wait for a little bit. Man, it's supposed to rain this week. Kind of cooled down. But yeah, whatever questions y'all got for me, just hit me up right now. Well, maybe I should start off this though. Earlier, near to my last break on my shift, I got a phone call from the homie Don't Even. Some of y'all know by his government name, Kevin Stewart. He's one of the rappers from them Raider Boys, and I guess some folks been hitting him up about like stuff I say on my timeline, and he was concerned about it, like whether or not with this whole relocation stuff, if I'm gonna continue to be a Raider fan. And I told him I'm gonna be a Oakland Raider fan, and he kind of agreed with a lot of stuff I said, even though he might not agree with some stuff, and it's respectable too, because he approached me like a man. He inboxed me, "Hey brother, hit me up, just need to talk to you," and that's what I did on my last break. You have to have the conversation cut short so I can get back to work. But he was like, "So say if they move out there, would you head out there with me to sell t-shirts, not going to the game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I ain't got no problem. That's my brother. I respect his hustle. He makes some decent music. Him and Raspect, they did a lot for the Raider Nation. Anything that I said that far as I'm not doing, a lot of y'all know in my posts now I say Oakland Raider family. I don't necessarily say Raider Nation no more, not meaning that I'm against Raider Nation, but I say Oakland Raider family so it can be addressed that it's for my people that want the Raiders to stay in Oakland. That's the ones that show they support. They not giving up. They not talking that no matter where they go, I'm gonna follow, or I'm not an Oakland fan, I'm a Raider fan. I don't know why people even say that. And that's what caused the friction right there, because I have no problem with, say somebody in Las Vegas wants our team out there. If they support that and they're not trolling on my page or somebody else's page about how they're not an Oakland fan, they're a Raider fan, or the city did this, the city did that, and they're not looking at what Mark Davis did not do, and they're a Las Vegas resident, and they're willing to pay PSL money and tickets, I have no beef against those type of dudes. Because they not trying to start conflict. They know if they go on to Keep the Raiders in Oakland page, what to expect. If they make a negative comment, well, what we feel is a negative comment, they know what to expect, so they're respectful about it by not leaving a comment like that. So I have no problem with a Las Vegas resident that's willing to do that. But I'm looking at reality. When you look at the majority of Las Vegas residents, they're going to get screwed if they are diehard Raider fans, because the hotels are going to buy up those seats for packages. They're focusing on getting nothing but tourists out there because they know Raider Nation travels well. But Raider Nation is not going to travel well more than 2 years. It's supposed to start in 2020, right? They start on a $100 deposit, and you're not guaranteed you're going to get a PSL or a seat with that $100 deposit. But that's allowing people time for the next 3 years to save up every nickel and dime that they have and penny on the ground that they pick up to put towards season tickets and a PSL in Las Vegas. Now, say they save up money for a PSL and tickets to go to Las Vegas the first year, maybe the second year. Do you think they're really going to have enough for the third or the fourth or the fifth when they don't know if Khalil Mack or Derek Carr or even Amari Cooper or anybody that they drafted this year is actually going to be making a positive impact on the team, or they even make any Super Bowl, win any Super Bowls, whether next 2 or 3 years in Oakland or their first year in Las Vegas. Say that they don't. Say if they back at a 4-12 season. Do you think those guys are actually going to keep their season tickets and not sell their PSLs to someone else? See, in Oakland, even if we have a losing team, we're going to fucking show up. The way I became a season ticket holder is after Al Davis died. I saw all these rumors about, the Raiders might just try to relocate to LA, or all of this other crap. Once they saw that Mark Davis was going to be the owner, well, actually Carroll Davis is. Somehow he settled out in court and got the ownership. But God bless you, Carroll Davis. Mother's Day's coming around. God bless you. Somehow he got the ownership, and people just made assumptions that he wanted to relocate. They must knew the 411 that he does not like Oakland. And it's obvious he does not like Oakland. What's up, y'all, on the timeline? Luis? Yeah, Oakland is home, man. Oakland is home. What's up with everybody else? I see y'all viewing, y'all not making no comments. This live is for y'all to make comments, question me with whatever you have. Not just me rambling about everything I already know in my head. Y'all already probably saw me type. What's up, Dave? What's up, brother? Hope you're not going live while you driving that truck anymore. Man, watch out for that tree. Inside joke. Love you, brother. Man, but yeah, back to Don't Even's conversation with me from them Raider boys. He's a cool ass dude, man. I really respect him and Rasbeck. And this goes back way before I even dressed up in a costume. He probably don't even recognize me back in, when they first started. I was just coming in with a plain hat, t-shirt. I didn't know what a character super fan or whatever that shit is. I was just going to represent my team because I was going to the games back in the day, but because of what I saw back in the early 2000s, like 2001, 2002, when I was with Cameo Street Team with the radio station, we would go up there and park the Suburban. This when we got the purple and silver letters on the side of the Suburban. We hop out, shout Raiders, and next thing you know, we got a can of soda and a Corona tossed to us. That's when I first met Gorilla Rilla. I got on the got on the phone to call the radio station and be like, yeah, we out here at the Coliseum tailgating with all the Oakland Raider fans. Let me hear you shout Raiders. And we got Gorilla Rilla out here. But you know what I said? I said Magilla Gorilla. And you hear him in the background going, Gorilla Rilla, Gorilla Rilla. But anyway, yeah, it's just me acting a fool. Waiting for y'all to make some comments. Raider Nation, no Vegas. It will never be the same. You damn right, Paul and Christina. It will never be the same if the Raiders go to Las Vegas, and really it damages Raider Nation. Like, it's people, I know I got a loose mouth. I say shit that's on my mind and in my heart without thinking twice about it. And a lot of people get upset about that, and I understand. I really understand why they get upset. And they have every reason to be upset if they not from Oakland. And even some Oakland fans, they have a reason to be upset. But I say what's on my heart and in my mind, about the Raider Nation, because the Raider Nation knows Oakland. They come to Oakland for a reason. Not only because of the football team, they like the atmosphere. They like to meet everybody from all over the world, the country, the cities in between the Bay Area, LA, even fans from Las Vegas come here. Down south, northwest, everywhere. They love coming because they know we do cool ass tailgates. Like, man, when I start tailgating, one thing I try to do is meet as many people I know at the game. Well, not personally know, but met for the first time, coming to the game and trying to give them a great experience of what we have in Oakland at our tailgates. And a lot of them, they used to appreciate that until all of the stadium drama started. I met cats from Kentucky and Connecticut, Japan, all of these guys. And I would tell them what areas to go when you're tailgating. And they used to love it. They loved every single minute of it. Just to get a warm welcome in Oakland. It's unbelievable. And to me, it's painful that this might not even happen no more. Yeah, we might be able to file a lawsuit. I know people that's working on that right now. I'm not going to talk that much on that right now. The lawsuit, I'd rather keep that off the internet, because that's some serious shit. That's some serious shit, man. I'd rather keep that off the internet for right now. Any words on who bought the land on Russell Road in Las Vegas? Man, what I'm hearing is first I hear the NFL did, then I hear Mark Davis did, which I strongly doubt, because we know he's straight out of low cash, like crazy low. I don't think that was possible. But anyway, let Mark take the team, leave out colors, history, everything in Oaktown, Oakland, my second home. East 14th, baby. Not no international, baby. East 14th. East 14th. What y'all know about East 14th? Anyway, that was my boy, Aaron Hartman. No, that wasn't Aaron Hartman. That was Luis right there. Hey, I like that, man. East 14th. If you old school Oakland, you know about East 14th. E14 all day. Not no international. Hey Dave, just thanks for sharing the live, man. Thanks for sharing the live. Dave Von Doe, he's a cool ass dude, man. Swear. Paul and Christina, Raider Nation, No Vegas. It would never be the same. Yeah, I already read that. That's right. Vishal, what's up, brother? Saw you Saturday at the Senseless, damn, long ass name, man, that Alonzo Thomas came up with. Senseless Violence Against Violence. Y'all know what I mean. It was just a barbecue against any senseless violence. We was out there, and everybody paid for a meal to contribute to senseless violence. Any charity that Alonzo Thomas wanted to put the money towards. That's the son of Skip Thomas, Dr. Death, the original Dr. Death, that played for the Oakland Raiders. I appreciate everything that he did. I was there to support. At first, when he first started it, I was looking on his timeline. He lost friends to violence. 3 friends. Not only that. And I was like, when he sent me that invite, I was like, I gotta participate. And a lot of people trip off of him because they know he stays in Las Vegas, but that does not mean that he's part of all that bring them to Las Vegas stuff and all of that. That's not how he get down. I have to set some people straight about that. That's pro Oakland. That he's not one of those type of dudes that's trying to help move the team. His father was an Oakland Raider. He grew up in Oakland. I think he was born and raised in Oakland, actually. He went on another page today. He said some cool stuff, and he said some stuff I don't agree with. Because at the Saturday event, on his speech, he was saying that it will never be the same. And even when he came to talk to me, Just a Raider, Skeletor, off the mic, he said how it would not be the same if the Raiders moved to Las Vegas. And he's actually trying to move back to the Bay Area, which is ironic when they're moving to Las Vegas. Ain't that some shit? But anyway, he said some stuff where he said he would support. He's happy for Las Vegas, which I guess anybody that lives out there would be happy because it's helping their economy. But at the same time, I disagree with it, especially if you're born and raised in Oakland. You should never want any football team to go to another city or state because it's taken away from our plate. I got family members that work for the Coliseum for years. I don't want to see their jobs affected or their friends' jobs affected. That's been a main reason why I've been down for the fight for all these years. Since Al Davis died, is because of the jobs that will be affected. I remember as a child when jobs were affected. I heard adults, and I may have not knew everything, but I heard adults talk about how ever since the Raiders left, all these jobs are going away from Oakland. Never say LA, only say Oakland. Still rep the Raiders. Some of them, they end up being Niner fans, some of my family, but that's on them. I can't do anything about that, especially back then. I was a kid. As a kid, you can't say, man, you dumb, stay with the Raiders, anything like that. So as I grew up, though, I noticed more stuff just getting taken away. The festival at the lake, skating rink, the Malibu Castle that used to be on the same grounds as the Oakland Coliseum and the Oracle, the drive-in, which took over by the flea market. It's a lot of stuff that got taken away from Oakland, man. And when you take that brand, that shield away from Oakland, it takes away from both. Because when you look at that shield, anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, it says Oakland. whether they make t-shirts or hats with just Raiders on it, people see that shield and they already recognize it as Oakland. When you say to somebody in Europe, Japan, Russia, or anywhere else that you from Oakland, the first thing they think of is the Oakland Raiders and the Black Panthers. And just because I'm biased and love karate, Bruce Lee. But yeah, people don't think of, we love the A's, rocking it, California logo with the A's. We love the A's. I don't love the Warriors. That's another story. Don't get mad at me, y'all. I know it's a lot of Warriors fans on here, but don't get mad at me. Damn, my battery running low, so I might have to end this soon. Let me make sure I run through y'all timeline. My timeline, see y'all questions. But yeah, my conversation with Mark Davis last night did not go good because I completely went off. I understand that people are pissed off I didn't remain professional the whole time, but we've been professional with Mark Davis for all these years, and I had no reason to be professional with him last night. I completely went off on him the way I should have went off on him when I first, every single time I met him. I should have said exactly what I said last night. And what trips me out is when I asked him, when was the last time you talked to Libby Shaft? He said, well, I have people to talk to the city. And then I said, that's not answering my question. When was the last time you, not your people, talked to Libby Shaft? Next thing you know, it sounded like I was on speakerphone. And I was like, Mark, do you got me on speakerphone? And then it got kind of like he was on a freeway or something. I don't know. And then, unfortunately, with his fortune, the phone dropped. Yeah, lost reception. I don't know if he hung up on me on purpose or tried to play it off. I can't really say. All I can do is make a perception that I feel like that was a difficult question for him to answer at that time. When was the last time he talked to Libby Shaft? And we know on record that he has not talked to Libby Shaft in quite a while. So that conversation got ended with that call. I tried several times to call him back to make sure he voiced his opinion about it, and he did not pick up. The phone kept on going to answer machine. I tried this morning. It kept going to answer machine. So Mark Davis, if you somehow got a smartphone and changed your number and you're logging on Facebook and you see this, you know where to hit me, bruh. And I'm sure you can track down my phone number if you want to holler at me on the phone too. I'm out.